AI assistant who can decode complex documents. Do you ever feel overwhelmed trying to read legal agreements, instruction manuals, or other dense documents? Do your eyes glaze over trying to interpret pages of technical jargon and convoluted clauses? Well, meet Claude, the AI assistant engineered to read and comprehend complex documents so you don't have to. Claude has an unparalleled ability to analyze nuanced language, extract key ideas, and summarize important details in everyday terms. This makes Claude the perfect partner for deciphering confusing documents and contracts. He can decode in minutes what would take humans hours. To showcase Claude's skills, we put him to the test on a lengthy 130-page airline collective bargaining agreement. These types of contracts are notoriously complex, stuffed with industry lingo covering pay, work rules, job classifications, promotions, discipline processes, and more. Even lawyers dread poring through them. But Claude tackled this document with ease. First, we asked him to provide an overview of the major themes and contents of the agreement. Without missing a beat, Claude highlighted critical areas like pay rates and wage progression scales for the various fleet service classifications like ramp service agents and central load planners, the recognition of the TWU-IAM Association as the exclusive bargaining agent for fleet service employees, details on workgroups for ramp service, control center, and central load planning, procedures for transfers, promotions, reductions in force, policies on hours of service, overtime pay, holidays and vacation time, benefits sections on healthcare, dental, disability, retirement pension plans, leaves of absence for illness, vacation, and union business, representation rights and the grievance processes, no strike and no lockout clauses. It was as if Claude himself had negotiated the contract. He summarized in plain terms what it would take attorneys hours to explain. Next, we peppered Claude with situational questions on complex clauses in the agreement. For example, how does the profit-sharing formula work? What happens to profit-sharing eligibility if you retire mid-March? How is overtime calculated on scheduled days off? Claude walked through hypothetical examples referencing the relevant sections of the contract like a seasoned pro. He broke down the profit-sharing pool calculations, explained retirement date impacts, and elucidated the nuances of weekly overtime qualifiers. We were stunned at how easily Claude absorbed the intricate details and interrelationships across over 100 pages of dense legalese. He can rapidly scan volumes of material, recall specific passages, and identify connections. To further showcase these skills, we had Claude review a challenging insurance policy document. Once again, Claude was able to identify core elements like the types of insurance coverage offered, including deductibles, premiums, and claim limits, eligibility criteria for making a claim under the policy, exclusions where the insurance would not apply, the process for submitting a claim and appealing a denied claim, situations that would invalidate the policy or result in cancelled coverage. With Claude by your side, you'll never again feel lost in a sea of legal jargon or uncertain about requirements and exclusions in complex documents. He distills down reams of information into helpful summaries and understandable language. Claude can decode the essence of convoluted contracts, instruction manuals, financial documents, and more. He is like having your own legal and compliance advisor without the hefty consultant fees. Some examples of how Claude can help: summarizing complex governmental regulations to explain requirements for your small business, analyzing terms of service to identify potential issues for your internet startup, reviewing a home insurance policy to check if flood damage is covered, breaking down a rental agreement so you fully understand tenant responsibilities, explaining details of a car lease contract so you avoid hidden fees, interpreting passages in legal books when you're doing self-guided study, clarifying confusing sections of your income tax guides to maximize deductions, helping compare offerings in utility plans, insurance policies, or other contracts, entangling dense financial documents when managing investments or inheritances. The list is endless. Claude can save you hours of frustration trying to parse challenging material. He empowers you to easily understand agreements that impact your life. With AI capabilities expanding daily, who knows what's next? But one thing is clear: Claude is already positioned to be an indispensable assistant. His innate ability to decode complex documents is unmatched. He never tires of analyzing the nuances that leave humans dazed and confused. So why not give Claude a try yourself? Let him loose on your own impenetrable documents and see what insights he uncovers. With Claude by your side, you can finally comprehend critical agreements and unlock their true meaning. No more guessing about the fine print or missing crucial details. Claude can overcome complexity, empowering you to make informed